The latest episode of Alien Earth is about choices. We have 2 episodes left in this season, and everyone has made decisions that will impact their ultimate fates. Let's take a look. Boy Cavalier chose to settle with Yutani for $20 billion, plus a 6-week quarantine period following existing law that will enable him to continue his experiments. Of course, this will come back to bite him, as his hubris prevents him from recognizing the true dangers posed by these unpredictable species. He also continues to choose to overestimate the loyalty of Kirsch, and the synthetic made some moves in this episode that go directly against the future well-being of Cavalier. My prediction? It seems obvious that the eyeball creature will take up residence in Boy Cavalier's dome. Or is that too obvious? Kirsch chose to entrust Toodles with the care of the various species in his absence. His protege wants to please, even if it means biting off more than he can chew. Kirsch also chose to keep the monitoring of Slightly and Morrow's plans, and the facehugger incident, a secret from Cavalier. Earlier, in the elevator, Kirsch didn't reveal to Morrow that he knew about Morrow's plans, while making some really personal digs at Morrow's losses. Kirsch chooses to believe himself superior to humans, and that will be a mistake in the case of Morrow. My prediction? The discovery of Toodles will affect Kirsch greatly. His interaction with Morrow in the elevator aside, Kirsch and Morrow will find themselves with the same goal and wind up working together in the end. Toodles chose to take on the lab responsibilities alone, lying to Kirsch about Curly's presence and declining Curly's offer to help him. As I mentioned, Toodles bit off more than he could chew, but the fly aliens, which we hadn't seen up till now, bit off a decent portion of Toodles. Ironic ending to this hybrid. Now the flies are on the loose, and they eat metal and minerals? Bye-bye, Neverland facility. I wonder why they couldn't eat the frame of the door, though. My prediction? For Toodles, nothing. He is dead, unless there is some kind of backup consciousness, or his original child body is on ice somewhere, to make another copy from. Yet his death will serve as a wake-up call to the other hybrids that their new forms are not immortal or indestructible at all. Arthur Sylvia chose to stick to his morals and not participate in the alteration of Nibs's mind and emotional settings. This resulted in his firing. Before leaving, he gave codes to help Hermit get off the island, disabled the hybrid's trackers and AV monitoring systems, I think, and warned Hermit to get Wendy away from Prodigy and Boy Cavalier. His morals also led to his concern for the unresponsive Toodles, leading to the discovery of Toodles' body and Slightly's betrayal. Horrifically face-hugged was his fate. My prediction? A chest burster and death. What else could there be? Dame Sylvia chose to stick with Boy Cavalier and try to help Nibs. If she didn't, someone else would, or Nibs might have just been destroyed. This seems maternal rather than professional. She was doing it out of actual concern for Nibs, not out of loyalty to Prodigy or job security. Nibs woke up missing lots of memories, so the deception fell apart almost immediately after one conversation with Wendy. Wendy has clued into what happened and thinks the worst. What will Nibs do when she figures it all out? My prediction? Nibs will vent her anger, and Dame will perish at her hands. It will be brutal. Maybe Nibs will remove chunks of Dame's brain? The way Nibs said, "I don't have it," instead of, "I don't remember," was intriguingly inhuman. Maybe Dame won't have some gray matter when Nibs is done. Slightly chose to follow through with Morrow's plan, using Arthur as his xenomorph delivery system instead of Hermit. He knows Toodles is dead, he knows the flies are out, he knows the facehuggers are uncontained, but he doesn't care. He just wants to protect a family that thinks he is dead. Smee, who has not had any development as of yet, will help him smuggle Arthur. But what will Kirsch allow? My prediction? Morrow will somehow be present to collect the xenomorph embryo inside of Arthur, but with Slightly and Smee wanting to be a good friend, can Morrow fend off 2 angry hybrids? Slightly might make a move if Morrow is in front of him, ending the threat to his family once and for all. Moro chose nothing new in this episode. He made his choices long ago. He will help Yutani recover the alien specimens. He will end Boy Cavalier for causing the destruction of the Maginot and harming the corporation of the elder Yutani he owes allegiance to. Moro's contempt for synthetics is clear. Indeed, he basically confesses to dispatching synths in torturous fashion in the past, while in the elevator with Kirsch. He seems to view the hybrids in the same way, child minds or not. Indeed, he has been using the emotions of the hybrids against them by threatening Slightly's family. He will choose to go to the island and acquire the embryo himself, essentially challenging Kirsch to a one-on-one. My prediction? Moro will have trouble contending with Slightly and Smee, but Kirsch will intervene, and Moro will succeed in getting the specimen. Kirsch will help make sure Cavalier gets what's coming to him. Wendy, or should I say Marcy, since she is reclaiming her personhood, chose to ignore the contradictions of the boy genius. This is a yes place, but she keeps getting told no. She follows Kirsch's suggestion to stop pretending to be human. She is not human, but she is not synthetic. She is something new. She recognizes that Prodigy and Weyland-Yutani, and most likely the other corporations as well, are taking choice away from her and the other hybrids. They cannot choose their own names, although Kirsch agreed with Toodle's decision to take up the name Isaac. Kirsch is a choice giver. They cannot choose how much their senses perceive, cannot choose if they get shut down. Prodigy has so much control over their existences. Nibs didn't choose to have her memories erased and her personality altered. The alien specimens didn't choose to be captured or come to Earth or be cut open or experimented on. Marcy empathizes with the xenomorph that has imprinted on her, and that extends to the other specimens as well. She has chosen to reject humanity and any loyalty to it, save for her brother. My prediction? Marcy will let the other specimens free, allowing the possibility of these invasive species to do real harm to this planet. She will specifically target Boy Cavalier for threatening her brother, but he may well have a kill switch and shut her down. As for the eyeball creature, what will it choose to do once it is free? Go for a xenomorph? Or take over a human? I predicted Boy Cavalier before, but he has so many against him. I think it's more fitting if Moro deals with him. So maybe Atom Eins would be a good fit? Nice and bald with one huge eye? Please leave a comment if you agree with any of my predictions or have predictions of your own. What other choices have characters made, and how will they play out? Any and all comments are welcome. I look forward to reading them. Also, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like to let me know, and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos on entertainment topics of all kinds. Thanks for watching. See you next time.